I'm not totally convinced that this truck has a head gasket problem. I don't see any evidence of combustion gas in the rad, but the rad does boil over. When I took the bleed vent out while it was running, I had absolutely no coolant out of there whatsoever. It's like the water pump's not pumping, yet the water pump has been replaced, apparently, and the thermostat's been replaced. I see the EGR is deleted. So I'm going to find out what order things happened here, whether you changed the thermostat for this problem or if you changed the thermostat for some other issue. It has all the symptoms of a head gasket problem without combustion gas in the coolant system. Didn't actually overheat. At least it didn't show overheating on the scan tool anyways. It got up to about 80 Celsius. But what bugs me is no coolant out of this vent while it's running. If I remember correctly, when I bleed these things, it comes pouring out of there with the water pump, but I'm going to have to find out. I wonder if the thermostat could be put in backwards by any chance. So I replaced the coolant thermostat again on this 2012 Ram 6.7 Cummins diesel. The thermostat was installed correctly with the proper side down, and refilled the cooling system as per the manufacturer's instructions, bleeding the air out of it. Took it for a road test. The thermostat opened at, I'd say, about 88. I seen a small dip in the temperature. Had good heat out of the heater, and then all of a sudden it started to blow cool air out of the heater, and then the temperature rose. You can see that it hit a max of 112 Celsius. Now it's come back down and stabilized again, so I'm not sure if that was just a small airlock purging. It did not blow any coolant into the overflow bottle. And it was under moderate load at the time. It wasn't really heavy boost pressure. But I come back to the shop here and I check the coolant level again and the pressure in the rad. It doesn't appear to be excessive. The rad cap is been replaced, so I'm sure it's holding pressure. I'm going to take it for a second road test and see if it will actually act up anymore, and possibly drive it again tomorrow and see if it goes through a warm-up cycle, if I get a spike in the temperature and a loss of heat out of the heater. Okay, so we're back after about a 25 to 30 minute road test at highway speeds, various loads and hills. Some good long extended hills where I got some decent boost pressure, and coolant temperature never went over 90, maybe 92 at the highest at any given time. So I'm going to let this thing cool off and drive it again tomorrow. That's pretty much where the temperature stayed all the time I was driving it. Regardless of the load on it, it would fluctuate just under 95 according to that gauge. Anyways, we'll hope for the best here.